Hi guys, how you guys doing? You're watching Andy WTH, and I'm Andy. Big Brother edition, of course. Let's see, this has been quite a week there in Big Brother House, Canada. Which, of course, as you guys know, this has been a double eviction week. It's been crazy right out. So let's just start at the beginning of the week, of course. As some of you may or may not remember, or I'm sure you guys all do, the nominees, of course, were the brothers and Nikki. There you go. Nikki. So they were both the nominees at the beginning of the week. And of course, Queen Cass, she was the queen. So, all right. So, went they did the old veto competition. And of course, the brothers won. And remember what the competition was? It was all about punishments, right? You know, like Jared had to sit his ass in a pool with eels, and so on and so forth. So the brothers took the biggest punishments, or more of the points of the punishment. That's how it was going, by points. So, of course, they won the veto. And Jared could have won the veto, but he chose not to cut his hair. Okay. So your hair is not... So apparently it took him two and a half years to grow his hair. So I suppose his hair is worth more than $100,000, apparently. Plus prizes, of course. All right, so Jared chose not to cut his hair, and the brothers, of course, did. And ding, 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 they won. And then, of course, they're going to use the power of veto to save themselves. Of course, guess who went up? Jared, because Kelsey, of course, or why did I say Kelsey? Cass, excuse me. Not Kelsey. She's not the HOH. Anyways, I'm not just strip a little bit. Anyways, basically, she was pissed. You know, he could have won it. So she had to make another nomination. Who she going to put up? Obviously, not going to put up Tim. She's working with him. She's not going to put up Joel because she's working with him. So who is left? Well, Kelsey and Jared. Jared, you should have played a little harder. And Kelsey, because you guys did not see the math, what's going on here. But obviously you guys didn't. So this is where we are. So they took themselves the block. Jared went right up, and he was a little bit all upset and everything else. Really? Of course you're going to be upset. You're going up on the block. The brothers were happy when they got on the block. They were partying all week and everything else. So I think the brothers got into your head. But anyways, that's another topic later, if I feel like talking about it. All right. So anyways, so of course, Jared tried to swing some vote towards his way. Obviously didn't end up. There was only the brothers that voted for him. Even Kelsey, of all people, voted against him. So 3-1 out the door, and that's it. Okay? So now he's in jury house. All right. Of course, as you remember, double eviction night last night. All right. So here we are. So who won the double eviction? Who won the HOH last night for the double eviction night? Of course, and remember too, one of the punishments the brothers had, they could not compete in this week's veto, which really worked out pretty good for them. They won HOH. So, what did they decide to do? They decided to finally decide, hey, we're going to break up the internationals bang, so they put them both up. Tim and Nikki. And boys, that was interesting. Anyways, so they're both up, and they went up for the nominations. Of course, Cass won her actual first competition. First one, unbelievable. She beat Tim, and she pulled Tim right off the block. Now, of course, the brothers are not very smart, okay? Again, they haven't figured out, and we're going to see how this is going to work out this week. But anyways, who did they decide to put up? And, well, first of all, they wanted to put themselves up. Okay, that was stupid. And that's what they're really going to do. Okay, listen. If you're there to play the game, you're not there to be there with honor and, oh, well, it's earnable. You know, I come here to play a fair game. Are you really serious? Okay, anyways. So they end up, of course, they decided to put up Joel, which was a good nomination, really, because he is a kind of a threat, I find, right now. But, of course, all he needed was 2 votes. That's it. So obviously Cass is going to vote for to keep him in, and Tim, because they're in the Freak Show Alliance. Okay? So bang. Guess who took the hike? Nikki. She's gone on her birthday of all things. Happy birthday, by the way, Nikki. So anyway, so she's now in the jury house. So you get now we're down to 5. 5 people are left in the house. So remember, we're down to the final 2. So basically, we got this week and next week and the week after that is finale. That's it. We're gonna have a winner. Now, spoiler alert, everybody. Spoil. If you don't want to hear this, well, you're gonna hear it anyways. And the spoiler alert is Kelsey won HOH. Now, let's go back to the nominations earlier. I firmly believe they should have, instead of putting up Jarrett, they should have put up Kelsey, because Kelsey's a very strong player. She's a very smart and proven player, so that could create some problems for other people in the near future. But all right, so now she's HOH. All right, great. She's HOH. Congratulations. I don't know how she won it yet. I don't know what the competition was, but we'll find out Sunday night. Remember, we're going to watch it Sunday night. All right, so who does she have left to play with? All right, she got Tim, Cass, Joel, and the brothers. Okay, it's pretty simple, pretty easy as far as I'm concerned. The brothers are safe. I cannot see the brothers going up with her as HOH at this time, because she knows that the other 3, they're not really working with her. So basically, if she was smart, if I was her anyways, the 2 I would put up, hands down, for sure, would be probably Tim and Cass, and Joel as a backup. Okay? Hopefully that's how it'll work. But anyways, only because this is why. Because you know very well Cass is not going to vote out Tim. And Tim is not going to vote Cass. That's it. They're going to go to the final 2. Which, speaking about final 2, I'm surprised they actually voted Nikki. Really. She should have been. That was an easy win for anybody that's going to take her for the final 2, but they didn't. So that's going to change the whole dynamics of the final 2 now. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, I would definitely put up those 2. Obviously, hands down, not a problem, because that way, one of them is going to go home. Or, if you want to go for Tim, well, what's going to happen? In that case, the worst case scenario would be Joe would vote for Cass and the brothers would vote for Tim. And then, not Cass. Why am I saying Cass? Yeah, Cass, yes. And then Kelsey could break the tie. And then she can choose the ones that she wants to go home, which is good. Now, if Joel wins that's the only problem. If she put up those 2, and if Joel wins veto, then obviously he's going to pull one of them off. Doesn't matter who. Then the brothers will go up, and then the brothers will go home. So this is a very dangerous week. So it basically, for the brothers, this is a huge veto week for them. This is the week that the veto is extremely important. This is not the week you have to play for it. So basically, that's what I would do. If I was her, I'd put up, let's say, Tim and Cass, and then the chips will fall where they fall. But if she puts up the brothers and Tim, or the brothers, because Tim is the one that is going to, could possibly win the game. Because he won Australia. You put him down to the final 2, he's going to be hard to beat. He's going to have a very interesting case, interesting resume on how to win how he got there and the path he used. He's not going there for second place. And you're going to have he'll be the toughest one to beat in the final 2, no matter what. The only one that might have a chance, maybe Joel, but because Joel's smart enough, I think he could do it. But because he has a real good case himself to win, because of the punishments that he took and everything else. So anyways, that's how I see it right now for Big Brother Canada. This is Andy. You're watching Andy WTH. If you like what you see, just by all means, just hit subscribe below, and that's it. So listen, everybody watch Big Brother on Sunday, and it should be really, really good. Anyways, we'll talk to you later. We'll see what's in nominations on Saturday. See if I'm right, if I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm betting right now it'll be Tim and his ally, Cass. So we'll see. We'll talk to you later.